Senior Labor figures are working behind the scenes to settle stoushes over AUKUS, Palestine and the economy ahead of the party's national conference in Brisbane tomorrow. The coalition claims Labor's AUKUS infighting is undermining the $368 billion deal, but the government is confident the conference will endorse the nuclear-powered pact. Olivia Casely filed this story.
It's the first meeting of Labor heavyweights since their 2022 election win. A party-faithful forum to determine where to for the next poll. Of the 2,000 people expected to attend, 399 will be able to vote on issues determining the party's policy direction for the economy, environment, defence and Indigenous reconciliation. But these kinds of events can go off script. Former opposition leader Bill Shorten's 2018 address was derailed by Adani protesters. This time round, the flashpoints will be AUKUS, trade, Palestine, climate change, migration and housing. The government has already attempted to fend off potential stoushes by handing concessions to left faction bosses, who command a majority of votes for the first time since 1979, in the form of a hardened position on Israel, an inquiry into trade deals, and an increase to the annual humanitarian intake.
And there will be people that definitely have their different views and they'll express them on the floor of conference, and I think that's been the case ever since I've been a Labor Party member.
I think fights is the wrong word. This is a constructive exercise in developing the platform for the Labor Party.
But the possibility of a conference clash over AUKUS cannot be ruled out. Thousands of rank-and-file Labor members oppose Australia acquiring nuclear-powered submarines. And while a motion formally condemning it won't succeed, the protest will be an unwelcome distraction for the government.
It's not really a concern to us whether it's an embarrassment or not. What's primary is getting the right policy for Australia, and this is a mad, bad and dangerous policy, and that's why we want to debate it.
Labor Against War spokesman Marcus Strom is hoping to take his fight to the floor of the conference. He says he wouldn't be surprised to see Labor MPs speak up.
In their guts, they know it's wrong, and we're speaking up for the rank and file. So we've heard from Paul Keating, Bob Carr, Peter Garrett. We need to make sure that the Labor Party sees sense.
In better news for the Albanese government, AUKUS critic Paul Keating will not attend the conference, and neither will former Prime Ministers Rudd and Gillard. There'll also be a focus on Anthony Albanese's voice referendum commitment, with the final Saturday session seen as a springboard for the official campaign before Australians head to the polls.
And on behalf of the Australian Labor Party, I commit to the Uluru Statement from the Heart in full.
Olivia Casely, Sky News, Canberra.